Hello, hello, hello. So, we're back at it once again, with lunch with KHF. So, hello everybody who's already here, and hello in advance to the people who are still to come. So, I mentioned this, at the end of, last week's live stream, but, I actually have this week off from work, so I may just try doing some more of these live streams or try and get some more content out there. We'll see how it goes, but for now, I'm here at the regularly scheduled time, and I cannot speak for the life of me. And here we go with the darkness comments already. That was 40. It was around 43 seconds that it took for fucking darkness to come up. So I think that's a new record. Lily is about. I don't know if she's going to want to be a guest again or not, but she is prowling about. So let's kick things off as we always do with Banana. You know, I like teasing. I know all of you like teasing with the. No, wait, no! Darkness is banned from this stream. This is going to be a nice stream where we talk about happy things. Oh, goodness gracious me. Gosh. Oh. Sorry. I don't have any major variants to the usual of maybe no one show up. She's gone seeking her food bowl at the moment. While I have no variations to the fruit I'm eating or the sandwich I'm eating, I do have an extra something with today's lunch, which I'll show when I get to it. But darkness is a happy thing, of course. What are you going to do for Easter? For Easter, I'm not actually certain yet. I mean, we're looking at making plans with my sister and her partner, and going to a certain church service on the day. But other than that, no major plans. What was that comment I missed about Kingdom Hearts 3? Got an update for you on Kingdom Hearts 3. It looks like you can play the game on my first mate's PS4. I get used to it. Great. I hope you enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. You can hear Lily out there enjoying her as well. I have to do an art show this weekend, so I'll be working. Well, I hope that goes well for you. I hope that's a good show. This is a really good banana, if I do say so myself. Kickity. Oh, and now Lily is sniffing around the plug sockets. Giggity. Well, this Easter is the 21st, which happens to be my birthday. Oh, well, well, hope you have a happy birthday. Okay, I'm going another one, just singing the lyrics to Simple and Clean. I'm not going to sing it myself, because you'll end up hating the song. Now you have Japanese siblings, mean... Now that you have a Japanese sibling, does that mean you'll start watching animated movies in Japanese? No, yeah, his English is actually really good. He actually does speak really good English, and apparently he and my sister do speak English to each other when they're at home. I mean, there are obviously some translation goofs here and there because it is his second language, but actually he speaks very good English. Though I don't know if people saw on Twitter or not, but I did post this on Instagram. But I have got myself a Japanese for Dummies book to learn the very basics of it because, hello Afro Otaku, because, well, with my nieces coming, they're going to speak both English and Japanese, so I thought, you know, if I've got Japanese in the you know, if my nieces are going to be speaking Japanese, my sister's speaking Japanese, I thought I'd learn the very, very basics of it. I thought he would have trouble with the language barriers. Oh no, he's he lived over here for a couple of years. He and my sister actually met in this country, so language has never actually been a problem, apart from a couple of things here and there. Anyway, got my all-day breakfast sandwich, which I'm going to be eating now. I'm sorry for the repetitiveness, but A, I'm autistic, and 2, this is a good sandwich. I love this sandwich. Lily, come over here. Lily, come say hello. Come be on the stream again. No, you don't want to? Okay. Actually, speaking Japanese, I do now in general watch more anime subtitled than I used to. Like, you know I used to have the whole dub rule, which was stupid. But nowadays, like most anime I watch, I usually watch them in Japanese now anyway. So. I know in the past I had the whole dub versus sub war for whatever reason, because I had issues back then. But quite honestly, I think the dub versus sub thing is stupid. Just watch it the way you want to watch it. Although I am watching Ghost Stories dubbed, because if you don't watch Ghost Stories dubbed, then you are stupid. That's the only one I'll say. That you have to watch dubbed, because Ghost Stories you have to watch it dubbed. Because the dub is amazing. Move this down a little bit if I can. No, doesn't want to. There we go. The HAL dub sub was stupid because people missed the big picture. Look, as long as you enjoy the product, what does it matter? Like, fandoms have become so bitter with each other these days. It's like, guys, there's too much hatred in the world. We need to start getting along. That's a darn good sandwich. I prefer dubs myself, depending on circumstances. Solely to it was want to watch the series news because it was based in the USA. That's fair enough. On the subject matter of different languages, I'm now watching anime multi-languages, but Disney movies, the rise of the internet and social media becoming a more problem than it was over a decade ago. Okay. Now Lily's lost all interest in coming over here. Now she's looking outside. Just stay outside. And no, she doesn't want to go outside because I've let her outside, and then she immediately wanted to come back in. She just wants to look outside to make sure that the outside world is still there. Oh, don't pretend like you don't, Lily. She's now walking away from the. Okay, now we're singing Don't Sing Twice. No joke, I'll watch show completely in French on Netflix. Ooh la la. It's about the extent of my French. Didn't help me when I went to France earlier this year. No characters I had a really hard time taking seriously in the Japanese dub. Okay. Have I ever seen? I thought that said Dokuro. Then I'm like, I am not talking about Dokuro. Have I seen Dororo 2019? If not, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. No, I have not, but I will check it out if it is awesome. Apparently. Again, this is coming from someone who's trying to make me embrace the darkness, so take it with a grain of salt. See, now I'm doing it. Now even I'm doing it. I watch Miraculous in French and English. That's the Christina V thing, isn't it? With the Ladybird girl. Well, the North was speaking metal, okay. Lily can't seem to decide. Oh, wait, are you coming up? Are you going up on the couch, Lily? Are you? No? You can go sniff my jacket instead? Okay. Actually, on the topic of watching films in other languages, when I was in. Well, oh, hey, there she is! Hey, Lily! Lily, say hello to the live internet again! Yeah, see? Look, that's you! You're live on the internet. Not interested? Okay. Well, then I'll just finish my story. Speaking of which, I saw watching Konosuba yesterday. Oh, well, get ready for madness, my friend. Get ready for madness. If you had one Infinity Stone, which would you have? I said, why can't I have all of them? And showing your bum to the screen. Anyway, I was talking about watching films in foreign languages when I was in school, and having to take German. Don't ask me to speak any because I can't remember anything. One of the ways they tried to teach us German was they showed us like the first 10 minutes of Ice Age in German. So there you go. I watched. That's the extent of me watching a film in a foreign language. Well, that wasn't an anime film, obviously. Although technically, if you watch it dubbed, is that technically in a foreign language? My head hurts. Come here, Lily. Come and say hello to your fans. Come here. Come on. Say hello. There you are. You are. No, you can't have my sandwich. It's not good for you. She was looking at that like, what's that? Is it food? Hey, well, I actually got her some new toys recently. I got her these catnip mice, which she has been loving, which stupidly didn't get that. I stupidly left upstairs, so I can't get them out now, but probably for the best because they drive her absolutely insane. Anyway, I missed a couple of comments there. Did I miss? Just watch Simpsons in French. Although maybe doesn't look for hentai magazines. Good luck trying to get under my bed, Lily. Not that there's a there. Thought on Ant-Man going to defeat Thanos by... No! That is not what is going to happen! The internet is a horrible place. It turns everything horrible. I don't like it. That's why I chose to go live. Lily, don't ever go on the internet. It's a horrible place. Oh. It's been a bad place at the some time. The internet was both the greatest invention ever and the biggest mistake ever. All at once. No, you can't have any of my sandwich, Lily. It's not for kitties. It can also be gross. I've seen some. Man, I've seen some. Good sandwich. So now you're gonna say, "I'm a good boy." Stop reading my mind. Stop reading my mind. Lily, you know I'm a good boy, don't you? Well, what do you mean, no? Traitor. These are respectable. Yes, I am a respectable man. Come, Lily, let us leave while we still have our dignity. I am an adult. Oh no, don't accuse me of that. So one of the reasons I hate K-On! Is because of all that. Anyway. Here's where maybe watches she Patek. British for the win. Do I have a favourite licensed game? Favourite licensed game? That's a good question. Ooh, favourite licensed game. Do you know what I used to love when I was younger was Cool Sport, which I didn't even realise at the time was a licensed game despite all the 7-Up stuff in it. Uh, Stupid kid, but that was... Cool Sport was a pretty cool game. I've got, I do have a... I do have a Mega Drive and a SNES upstairs, and I've got the original, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game on the SNES, which is a pretty fun game. And while the Mega Drive version of the series wasn't amazing, it was just kind of a poor man's Street Fighter. The Mega Drive version of the movie game, I actually think, is the superior game, and yet everyone talks about the SNES version. Did you play educational PC games? Did you have those in school? And we did have a couple. We did have a couple of them in my school, but when I was young, my parents did get me this series of educational games called Trivia Muncher. That was it. You played as this creature called the Muncher, and you went around gobbling up certain words. Like you had to find all the verbs, all the nouns, whatnot. But being an Aspie child and being smart enough to figure out how the settings work, I would always set it to the easiest setting of just only having it so I'd get days of the week because that was the easiest one. And my parents never knew that I was actually cheating it by just doing the days of the week. What kinds I have in my school? I honestly can't remember. I've blocked a lot of my school memories out. I honestly couldn't tell you because I honestly can't remember. Somebody asked, if you gain an anime power, which would it be? Honestly, I'd say Naruto's shadow clones, not because I'm back in, but because it would really help me out in my workplace. So yeah, I think any kind of duplication ability, that's what I'd take. Stop looking at my sandwich. Make me spew my mouth full. Stop eyeing up my sandwich. It's not for you. License games were... Oh, A Bug's Life. Yes, I've got A Bug's Life from the PS1 upstairs. That was a fun game. Toy Story 2 PS1, also a very good game. But say the name out, it's Toy Story Effin' 2. That was also a good one. What other ones did you mention? Battlefield Bikini Bomb, I never played that. Star Wars Adventure of the Sith. The multiplayer was good. Multiplayer in that game was good. The cool game, I was kind of about it. I've heard of Ni no Kuni, the Ghibli game. Yes, I know of that, but it was a PS3 exclusive when it came out, and I only had a 360, so I never got to play it. Though it does have a sequel now, doesn't it? Played any of the Lord of the Rings games. I actually do have the Two Towers video game on my PS2. That game was the game when it came out. I haven't played it in years, and I'll probably find it wasn't as good as I remember it, but I remember having some fun with that game. I did rent the Return of the King game, but I don't remember enjoying that as much. Simpsons Hit and Run, that was a good one. And of course, the Lego Star Wars games. Any chance of you getting Devil May Cry 5? I've never played Devil May Cry, actually. I'm not really certain. I'm sure it's fun, but, like, I'm not sure. I'm kind of iffy on it as a concept, but, well, at least I was at first, but I did read up on it a bit, and, like, isn't Dante meant to be, like, a more badass version of Chrono from Chrono Crusade? So, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. There's also a Lego. There's a Lego everything. If there is a licensed property, there is a Lego. Not only Lego set of it. There's a Lego video game of it these days. There's bringing Lego everything. And like, it's become less and less about like building things to help you go across obstacles and stuff. And like, you know, it's just the charm of it is that they're Lego. Though I will say this about the modern Lego games, like, I miss the days when the Lego games when everybody was mute and kind of mimed out the sequence of what happened in the films. That I found was a lot more fun, but oh well, they might add voice acting. Some else. But speaking of which, how is Chrono doing? Is he coming out? I have to ask the KHF of the previous timeline how he's doing. I don't even know if this KHF has contact with Chrono. Maybe he took some of his blood. I don't know. The more I talk about KHF, the more I realise he's actually Few from Dremble's universe. I'm nearly done with my sandwich, and then I'll get on to what is the addition to this lunch day. Have I ever considered making a Patreon account? Well, yeah, but I don't have a big enough following that I think I'd get any sort of serious revenue from it. And besides which, I've mentioned before how I just want to do my videos for fun instead of as a job. So, because I hear the life of a paid YouTuber isn't as glamorous as people think it is. So Emma is gone for good now. Lana took her back. Emma, it's up in the air whether I will bring Emma Sky back. I'm not actually certain if I will or not. That matter is up in the air. Emma's in flux at the moment. I knew the older Lego games like Rock Raiders. I had Rock Raiders on the PS1 actually, but I do know the PC version was better. If you had an anime power, it would be for My Hero Academia. Okay. Was that the last one? If you need an Emma voice, let me know. But I have an Emma voice. I do the Emma voice. Hello everybody, it's me, Emma Sky. Except when I do it like this, it's very creepy. So, obviously I up the pitch in Audacity when I record her. And it sounds a bit more feminine and less like me, but it still is obviously a man doing her voice. Then Lana, I do the same voice, but I do it a bit more serious and a bit pitched down than the other voice. Have you ever decided to review anime? What was this? If you ever decide to review an anime and you do an anime poll for viewers to vote for you to watch, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah. Once I get back into reviewing, I suppose. Yeah, I would do that. Though I'd say certain ones are banned. I've told people I'm not touching Shimonita. I'm not doing it. Who's the guy you were standing alongside when you did what? Who's the guy that you were standing alongside when you did your board videos? I don't even remember my board videos. Oh, you mean the Vine videos I did? Was it standing alongside someone? I mean the same picture. Oh, can't remember what picture I used. Honestly, it could have been any number of people. I cannot for the life of me remember that video. Is that a jumping spider I see? Well, if you do, whatever. I don't actually have a fear of spiders, so. Hello, Lily. Lily. Fist bump. Ba-la-la-la-la. Maybe it was someone in WWE. Could have been Edge. Could have been me with Edge. Could have been me with Rob Van Dam. Those two people I've pictures with. It was more likely Rob Van Dam if it was signed, because I think I got the RVD picture signed. Though I suggest not watching Panty and Stocky. Too much swearing. and about angels that got kicked out of heaven for being jerks. One from Presumptuous. Like, that concept I would live with. Like thing is with Shimonita, you've got jokes about love nectar. I am not watching an anime that talks about love nectar. Wasn't that question asked already? Look, Afro, I've had to answer at least 3 times which version of the new Pokemon game I'm getting. So, have you ever seen the Lucas the Spider videos? Trust me, they're really cute. No, I haven't seen those. I'll have to watch those. Hello, hairy one. Lily, what's your favourite anime? Oh, The Cat Returns. Yeah, somehow I knew you were going to say that. Have you heard of an anime? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? No, but I know of it, and from the title alone, that kind of makes me want to see it. It's one of those things where you just have to, for the ridiculousness of a title alone, you have to watch it. I don't think you don't want to know. If you don't know what I mean when I say love nectar, well, congratulations, your heart is still pure. Oh, Liz decided she's sick of. Sorry. Liz decided she's sick of the live stream. Now she's sitting on my mouse mat. I've watched Pantheon's Time, I will admit, there's a little gross out humour, there's really crash. So I'm finding everyone, yeah, but again, compared to some gross out humour that is in certain anime, trust me, I haven't seen enough of Pantheon's Stocking. Again, it can't be as bad as some of the shit I've seen in the series I'm avoiding, but I don't want to talk about that anymore because I've talked about that series for longer than I ever wanted to. Right, so, what is the actual we've got for lunch today? Well, I went to my local Mr. Pretzel stand. Please sponsor me. I got myself, it's not hot anymore, but it will still be nice for myself. And as a treat today, because I've been good, nice got crushed in my backpack, cinnamon and sugar pretzel. So it's basically a twisted churro. And anybody who knows me knows I love churros so much. I am crazy about them. And the angels literally turn their veins turn them into katanas. That's awesome! That's awesome! Oh. That might actually be the most anime thing I have ever heard, and I think Pankton Stocking's whole thing is that it's animated like a Western cartoon anyway, so that is the most anime thing I've ever heard. I watched Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. It's a decent anime. I do like the main character. Okay, cool. And yeah, saying he likes churros. Churros are extremely hard to find in the UK, so the fact that I can basically get what is a twisted churro is a big deal to me. But the same guys do really cool apparently. When they come up with it, you're just selling me on it more and more. I know you're trying to persuade me not to watch it, but this is like when people would tell me not to watch Love Hina. Now, granted, that turned out to be a mistake, but this is making me watch it more. Want to watch it more. I miss Ed and Eddie. We all miss Ed and Eddie. I have to run the hoover around, all the cinnamon and sugar is going everywhere. So try and catch it in the bag. This thing is falling apart because it was meant to be eaten hot, but I saved it just for this live stream. I'm not trying to push you away. Heads up. No, I'm not the prude that I used to be. I will say that. I'm not the prude that I used to be, but I'm still not watching Shimonita. Look, I've come to learn a lot about Japanese culture and Japanese humour now, so, you know, I've I know what to expect from certain anime. Mm. Ah, this is so good. So nice. Such a good pretzel. I think the guys told Funimation that when it came over to me as well, goes possible. Oh gosh. So it's Ghost Stories 2, basically. Your moral loose, but you still have limits, correct? Yes, I still have morals, but I'm not as highly strung as I used to be. I can't actually eat this without crumbling to pieces. Oh, you're back. You're eyeing up my pretzel now, are you? So no, there's something about Japanese. Trust me, man. If you something's about Japanese jokes and culture, then I recommend Monogatari series. Okay, I would kill for a pretzel now. I have. Oh, this got awkward. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I'll then grab some water. This is an anime I would recommend the dub for. Some of the jokes a bit better, and the two leading ladies played two jokes very well. No, dude, that was a Seinfeld reference. I never watched Seinfeld, so I didn't get the reference. Sorry. You can't see this, but my lower body is actually covered in cinnamon sugar. Gonna have to dust myself off. Dust myself off and run the hoof around after this call because I've made a mess. I say call, I mean live stream. I said call because I'm so used to being in a call with Afro Taco and Chibi Jizzy. I was supposed to look. And here we go! Back to the darkness! What? It was so terrible, it touched me inappropriately. Heaven's lost property. One voice I'd love to meet is Troy Baker. I've actually met Troy Baker. Troy Baker is awesome. I walked right into that one. No, well, the thing is, I can't do anything without being turned into a darkness sex analogy now. So. Ugh. So I actually can't win when it comes to the darkness situation. Is your cat doing a JoJo reference? I still have not seen JoJo, so I can't say. Did you know there's a YouTube channel with YouTube? Yeah, I do know of Retro Replay. I have watched some of their stuff and it's pretty fun. I've also met Nolan North, actually. Twice, in fact. Nolan North is a cool guy. Chibi Jason has awoken. And this time it was not to anything inappropriate, so that's good. But darkness is the physical embodiment of... Stop trying to tempt me! You shall not tempt me! Yes, Kingdom Hearts. Line, rejoice and feast on these hearts. we give you. Shine your light on this pale realm. Yeah, that moment is awesome in the second game because it's like, Semnis, you're not sleeping with this thing, are you? I see the darkness game is still going. No, it's not! It is banned, isn't it, Lily? No, there is no darkness game. No, I am not giving in to darkness. There is no darkness game. This is going to be a happy stream. Oh my gosh, I know that was Semnis. Oh, look at the way he's almost orgasming over in masks. In your opinion, what is the meanest anime I've ever seen? Depends what you mean by meanest. Also, so I've got so much pretzel everywhere. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, it's everywhere. Like, it's a mean-spirited. If we're talking mean-spirited, then... No, I'd say Love Hina. Love Hina is just downright mean-spirited towards Keitaro. Like, even when he hasn't really done anything all that bad. But then again, we're talking about a guy who Rainbow's make him cry, so... Can't wait for the Vox Machina Critical Role cartoon. Yeah, I know plenty of people who can't wait for that. Right, now I've got the hiccups. Oh, gosh. Right, I've completely lost track of what's going on now. Well, that was an event, wasn't it, Lily? Don't you go near any of this sugar that I spilled. It may well kill you. I don't want that, because you're my kitty. My kitty. Probably shouldn't stroke it with the hand that is doused in sugar. Alcohol, Elfin Lead, School Days, and a few more. Contrary to what some of the internet believe, I did not review School Days. I reviewed School Rumble, which is a much better series. To get the remastered Kingdom Hearts games. Now, you should, because the remastered versions are actually the final mix versions, which have all the content that we needed in the West to better understand certain things about the future games, but we never got for whatever reason. I had one wish it would be for KHF to marry Darkness. No, it wouldn't! No! No! I'm not marrying Darkness! Some cool days, or I call it biatch days. Yeah, I'm happy. No, I know the premise of School Days, and I'm happy I never watched it. Despite the fact that I've already got Birth by Sleep and Dream Talk. This is again Birth by Sleep in the remakes. It's the final mix version, so it's got a load of extra stuff. You're married Donald Duck? No, no, I went off Aqua after I realised she was Donald Duck. I went off her after I realised that. Oh gosh, how much changes in a year? Well, I say a year, I mean 4 months. No, I mean I like the original versions. Then you'll like the remakes. All the better. This is just a fresh coat of paint. Yeah, but it has a much smoother frame rate, so that's something. And now Leonardo wants singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Bet where they're dead between Don and Goofy. Oh my gosh, what is it? What even is this? Is Kingdom Hearts technically a licensed game, by the way? I would bring it back around to that. I suppose technically it is, and it isn't at the same time. Oh gosh. Not really, no, but it has licensed characters and it goes through their plots. Fun fact, Goofy is a Chad. It's an anomaly. It is actually an anomaly because Kingdom Hearts is a franchise that when you hear the sheer concept of it, Disney meets Final Fantasy, by all means it shouldn't work. And somehow it does. And yet it doesn't at the same time because they've overcomplicated everything. I feel like I had a topic I wanted to talk about, but then all the darkness accusations happened, and now I've lost track of it. Lily, do you remember? Oh, well, so do then. Pete is the virgin. No, he's not. He has 2 kids. Who would you bet whether or kill the characters have ever thought? No. Who would you bet whether or kill the characters have you ever thought of doing a video where people submit characters and you play that game? That would just be a rehash of my old which anime characters would I do videos, and those were really cringy. I probably wouldn't do that because I feel like it would be too weird of a topic. I wonder if Max would be in the Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if Max would be in the KHF games, Goofy's Squire. I didn't know KHF had games. Kind of do want Max to show up in Kingdom Hearts just because I want Donald and Sora to be perplexed by the idea that Goofy has offspring. Oh boy, I came just in time to miss not to miss another live stream. Actually, I might keep this one going a bit longer because I don't actually have any plans today. So, for the rest of the day, because week off, so I don't have anything that I need to prepare for. So, I might keep this one going a little bit longer. PJ and Pistol are Pete's children. Kudos to those who got the reference. Yeah, I remember Goof Troop. I mean the Kingdom Hearts games. Sorry, I knew what you meant. Oh gosh, imagine Pete's family win the Kingdom Hearts games. That'd be awesome. Actually, that'd be awesome. Square make that happen. Bring Pete's family into the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm like trying to be teaching PJ the ways of darkness, but he's not having any of it. Broly X Chili, Broly X Kale. Chili's the canon one, so I know Kale is canon, but I mean Chili's Broly's canon partner. So. Cool beans, keep doing these. Nice to stay connected. Thank you. It's nice to have connections with the fans, even with all these false accusations of me having an affair with La Latina Dustiness Ford. It is still nice to engage with the fans. I did not. I repeat, I did not sleep with young Miss Dustiness. As a matter of fact, I was up all night. Maybe have PJ try and tell Sora to stop his dad. No, Ronald Reagan. Wasn't that Clinton I was referencing? I don't know my US presidents. Anyway. Yeah, it was Clinton. Well, technically, what I was referencing was Shawn Michaels making fun of Clinton, but anyway. I'm gonna do an Obama impression. I suck at impressions. Thoughts on Bullet Detection? Bullet Detection Adventure, one of my favourite films of all time. That is an amazing film. I mean, you look back on it as an adult, it's so bad. Like, you look at it, it's so bad, but it's so good. It's like, Bill and Ted is one of those franchises that survives on charm alone for me. Like, I love those films. Wild Stallion rules! Oh gosh, yes, no. Bill and Ted, one of my favourite film franchises. My dad loved those films as well because, like, they're so dumb, but, like, it's just the charm of them. And yes, I know they're doing a Bill and Ted 3, and I think that film is going to be so awful, so terrible, but I am going to see it because it's going to be so awful that it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so bad that it's amazing. Oh, gosh. No, Bill and Ted 3, I'm looking forward to it, but I know it's gonna be awfully excellent. I was gone for a bit because my son was kicking my ass. Oh, sorry. Hope you're feeling better. What did you just missed me exclaiming my love for the Bill and Ted films. I love those films. They're so bad, but they're so good. They're so stupid, but it's like they're good because they're so stupid. That's the whole point. I like Goofy doesn't want to become doesn't want Max to become a full knight because he worries about him getting hurt. Yeah, that would fit in with Kingdom Hearts storyline. Have I watched slash read Kaguya Summer Love is War? Somebody actually asked that on a previous live stream. I haven't checked that out yet. Look, Lily, everything the light touches is our kingdom. Everyone's feeling sick. Oh, everyone's feeling sick. Oh, I'm probably not helping you feel any better. Suppose the best romance anime I've seen. Well, it's got some tough competition with Fruits Basket remake. Oh, speaking of, I know the first episode is now available to the general public, which I need to watch. Sorry, I love Fruits Basket. I'm a real man. KHF is gonna tell people to go to sleep. What? Yes, I know I'm insane, Lily, but you love me anyway. Well, you tolerate me. What is your least favourite world in the Kingdom Hearts game? Kingdom Hearts games. Cliche answer, but Atlantica, especially in the second game with its stupid poor man's DDR. Persona 5, I haven't played that yet. I haven't played any of the Persona games. I really need to, actually. I've said before that I probably wouldn't check out Persona because I heard misinformation about it, but now I've actually gone and read up on it. I actually think, oh, well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I've been missing out. So, no, Persona I do need to check out because I hear it's amazing. Well, I'm good at the moment. That's good. Only going to play it if it comes on the Switch. Was that Persona 5? Don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, the main character from it, Joko, is going to be Smash DLC, so... and if you had to play 3... And if you play 3, get Fez and Portable, okay? Have you ever cut someone's hair while they're sleeping? No. No. Don't know why I would. Kingdom Hearts 3 really amped up swimming controls from the first game. Yeah, but they're still not fantastic. Okay, time for the ultimate question. What does KHF stand for? Actually, I think I answered this in the... Was it the last one? Or was it the one before? Anyway, KHF does not actually stand for anything anymore. It's an orphaned acronym. It's like the CM in CM Punk. It used to stand for something, but it doesn't anymore. It used to stand for Kingdom Hearts Frantic, which was a typo, which I ran with, but it doesn't stand for that anymore. Now it's just an orphaned acronym. So yeah, KHF, it doesn't mean anything now. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea when you'll be able to see Shazam? Maybe later this week, because my best mate and I are trying to make plans to meet up, and neither of us has seen it. So maybe maybe this week, but I can't say for certain. Well, if you're stuck with it, make the best of it. It just kind of became my internet ego. Have you ever seen an anime wife who's so sexy that you want to buy a figure of it? Maybe back in my weeb days. I don't want to pursue this question. Has someone cut my hair while I sleep? When I have my long hair? Yeah, that's the real way it became short. Is that somebody cut it in my while I was sleeping? That's what happened, really. Oh gosh. Oh, I know it's darkness. No, it's not darkness. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy anymore. No. Emma cut it. Yeah, well, maybe in the reboot she did, because the Takia stuff's no longer canon. So. It's long-haired KHF. I was going through a phase! That's not Solomon. He wants invisible panties. Isn't that Aqua? No, I don't, because that'd be basically stealing Donald Ducks. That's disgusting. Favorite SpongeBob meme? Probably we serve food here, sir. Because having worked with the general public now, I know that feeling. So the older I get, the more Squidward I become. Wait, Shadowbolt is Royal Park KHF. Oh, it's too late to take back. No, it isn't, because I rebooted it in the contract negotiations video. It's been a full-on reboot, so it's no longer canon. I think we all went through an embarrassing phase, yes. We've all been through the weeb phase. Terror the Moron with the doll voice. The doll voice Keyblade Master. I've actually met Aqua's voice actor. Don't you speak ill of her. Ventus the. Okay, I believe you. Yeah, see how many get that reference. Terror was an idiot. Like, with like Master Zeno, it's like, what the heck do you need, man? A twirly mustache? How can you not see this guy as the villain? This will be in my eyes. Well, maybe it's like Japan's Transformers continuity, where everything is somehow canon, even though that doesn't make sense. Well, in a way, it kind of is. If I apply the Rick and Morty multiverse logic to it, then I guess it is both canon and non-canon at the same time. Is the dog with some glowing eyes? Maybe because it has some wind. Ah, that's actually really sweet. Right, that's the last bit of water from that. If I take it now, it will just be out of habit. And where Will Holland has improved her voice acting over time, but yeah, no, she wasn't great in Birth by Sleep. But I've met Willa Holland. Willa Holland, I actually met when I the first ever time I donned my pink Power Ranger costume to a convention, and her exact words, I'm quoting her here, when I met her was, "What's up?" That was the greatest moment at that con. That was. I was going to have my picture taken with her, and her reaction was, "What's up?" Like, she loved it. She thought it was amazing. That is one of my favourite convention moments. That was, When is Dr. KHF bringing out about the Szechuan sauce? Dr. KHF never tried the Szechuan sauce, so if he wants Szechuan sauce, he'll get it from where his actor works. Oh god. Are you looking at my water caster now, Lily? I'm sorry, there's no more water in it. Sorry. Those wearing Pink Power Ranger costume make me a trap. No, I'm just the male Pink Ranger. Actually, in the Boom Studios comics, which if you don't read those, you should because they're amazing. And I've met Jim Cummings at MC. Oh, that's also I never got to meet him actually. You're so lucky. Anyway, the Boom Studios Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics, if you don't read them, you should because they're amazing. There was actually one issue where it looked back at the first ever team of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like the first ever team Zordon made into Power Rangers, and actually the first Pink Ranger was male in that, so there you go. But that was that came after I had worn that costume, so screw you, Boom Studios. I did it first. I did it before it was cool. So there's a couple more questions. Oh yeah, you were joking about the wedding picture. Oh no, that was with Ali Hillis. Oh. Sorry, that was. Sorry, as I spit that. That was with Ali Hillis. I said that was my wedding picture with, because I love her. It's quite strange when you think about it. You're probably the oldest YouTuber I remember that is still active. That is worrying. Well, I'm not active like I used to be. Maybe you were the inspiration. Favorite Power Ranger parody? Power Ranger parody? Akiba Ranger, I think, which is actually a Sentai parody, but oh well. Semi-active, yeah. You did the Mandeville. Yeah, I did do the I need to learn the new Hildebrand dance, actually. That one I really want to learn. The only celebrity I've met at a convention was Ray Park a decade ago. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not certain whether, because Sebastian Stan is going to be at the next MCM, and it's like 85 quid to have a picture taken with him. I'd like to, but that is a bit steep, so I don't know. I have to think about it. That was it, dog. Stay. You want to get high? If you want to be my guest, I don't do that, but I'm not going to judge you for it. You have any good bath there, Lily? I'm going to have to up the rating of this video because you're bathing. You have to pay for pics. Yeah, you have to pay. Well, to be fair, they're professional pictures. They're like proper professional pictures, but you're not allowed to take them at the table, like at the table with the guest or whatever. I know you can do that in the States, but you can't do that over here because they want your money, which you used to be allowed to, but now it's now they just want to take your blinking money. Can you take your bath? Too sexy. Oh no, none of that. None of that. No scratching. How do you think conventions make most of the money? Yeah. I still remember when I showed my sister Utah's, and she was like 2 out of 10 semi-auto class. You told me about that. And I say, well, to her I say, screw you, it was beautiful. Oh, Lily's gone now. Oh! You think because you go on screen you're allowed to scratch? Okay. Okay, cheeky little. At least you're not meeting a celebrity that charge for, or doing some money for an autograph. They do charge a ridiculous amount for an autograph. That's the thing. Like, the autographs cost a ridiculous price as well. So the autographs cost a ridiculous price as well. Like, free signings are practically the last free signing I ever went to was a couple of years back with Dan Green and Eric Stewart, and that's pretty much because they told them they would do it for free. Actually, no. Also met Joey Wheeler and Marek Ishtar's voice actors at the last MCM as well, and they were doing it for free, which I think is great. But like, Comic Con in the UK is so ridiculously overpriced now. Oh yeah, the cheese things were on my bad. Like I know certain celebrities do. How old am I now, may I ask? I am 28 years old, even though I look like I'm only 18. Animage. What power of animal cleavage do I want to swim in? This is my dirtiest show. Isn't that motorboating? Yeah. In the USA, if you want an autograph, and you have. If you want an autograph and you have an article you want autograph, it's free. They used to do that. They used to have, if you bought your own item, it was free to get signed. They don't do that anymore. You have to charge even if it's your own item. It is a horrible rip-off, and it is something I really detest about what the cons have become. Are you going to go? Are you sure we're going to the same conventions? I guess it all depends on where you go. I am hoping to go out to America next year, so maybe I'll see if there's any cons I can attend over there. Although, there is one con I'm planning to attend when I go over there. One of the reasons I'm going back is because I'm hoping to attend Paramorphicon next year. Because that's actually one on my bucket list. That's one I want to cross off my bucket list. Okay, we've been going for over an hour now. But you know what? We're having fun. We're having fun. So let's keep it going. Because I know time zone differences. Certain people can only get here a bit later. So let's keep it going. Favorite video and least favorite video you ever made. Least favorite video is probably everything I did back on my old channel. I do not look back on any of those memories with any sort of fondness at all. Favorite video I made? This one. This one, because there's been minimal darkness talk, so I'm happy. Oh, oh gosh. Seriously though, love you guys. Thanks for showing up to these streams. It does mean a lot. The little dude chased by Pikachu. I love that. That was so dumb. Oh gosh, Little D. I want to bring Little D back. I think, especially because with Dr. KHF, there's a great premise to bring back because he can be one of his experiments, and like Emma and CJ can just look at him like, what the hell? And he can just be like, I was going through a phase. Favorite video that is not a live stream. That was a good job. Tonight. No! Don't you dare! Turn one of my favourite Queen songs into a thing about me and darkness. Oh my gosh. Oh, anime was a mistake. Okay, that's not talking. Oh, trust me, for these people, it's never enough. You should see what goes on Twitter. Albeit I encourage it. Oh, the darkness game. This is indeed a disturbing universe. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. This is the darkest timeline. It literally is. Literally is. In an old podcast I used to listen to, one of the questions they asked the hosts was, do you believe in the idea of there being a dark version of like dark alternate timelines? And like one of them answered, "We live in a world where David Bowie is dead. We are the dark version of someone else's timeline." Dang, my appointments ran late, and I'm in here to mess with you. Yeah, but I'm keeping this live stream running a bit longer because, well, I'm off work and I have no plans. I'm lonely, so I'm going to keep it running a bit longer. Well, the top animes I'll never review. Well, number 10 is Shimonita, then it's number 9, Shimonita, then no, School Days will be in there somewhere, then maybe some Shimonita. Dokuro I'd probably throw in there because... Dark Link, Shadow the Hedgehog, Wario. Do I need to list any more dark counterparts? No, you don't, because you listed the best one of them all, which is Wario. Oh boy, well, if you're lonely, there's always honest. And here we go! The guy who was trying to keep me pure before, but now wants me on the darkness path. Do I want to do a list for that for animes I'll never review? Probably not, because that's going to lead to more arguments than it needs to. I have an hour to catch up with. To be fair, the only thing you've really missed is me eating a pretzel. So, Dark Pit, oh yeah, Dark Pit as well. Don't forget him. I really need to play Kid Icarus Uprising. I never actually played that, and I hear it was really good. Besides me, it is to tease you of how much you love the kinky darkness. No, I don't. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I'm not into all that. Into that kinky stuff. I have a few that I wouldn't do. Elfen Lied. I have seen Elfen. I can't actually remember Elfen Lied. I just remember it was gory. Hell Girl, Shouju, Tsubaki, Boku no my chance to okay. Kid Icarus needs a sequel on the Switch. Because yes it does, because Palantino is best waifu. Let's keep the purity intact as much as possible. Oh, believe me, they've tried. And I'm trying to, but it's a very good game. Controls are a bit stiff at first, but once you get used to... Yeah, I've heard the controls were an issue for people, but... Wait, the purity has already gone a long time ago. Why do people say that? They make it sound like I'm the worst person ever. Like I am a colossal pervert. Oh gosh. People treat me like I'm this really dirty person, but I'm not. KHF, if he was honest. Oh yes, I loved it. No, no, I'm being honest. I do not. When you find yourself a pervert, you automatically become one. Yeah, get treated like an animal for long enough. Oh god. Stop trying to corrupt me. I try to keep KHF pure, but clearly he loves that. No! Try and keep me pure! Try and keep me loyal with my Yuna. So they even say it all the time to turn it down a little. It's a bottom reference here. Do you mind? I am a respectable man! Come, Lily, let us leave while we still have our dignity. Pervert for darkness indeed. Oh, Bottom was a great comedy. It was one of my dad's favourites as well. Bottom was amazing. Rick Mail, man, may he rest in peace. Such a funny man. From a dying species being sent to permanent. We don't. If you're so respectful, give me dating advice. Really not the guy to ask about that. It's a good thing he doesn't know what Boku is. Guess it is probably for the best. Oh gosh. Lily's looking at me with such disappointment in her eyes. Everyone is a perfect for darkness. She's like, yes, I am the exception. I'm not in love with darkness. These are lies and slander. It's spreading lies about me. I don't like it. You coming back, Lily? Or have you had enough? Yeah, she's had enough. Is it wrong to love two shonen animes despite their rivalry? No, you like whatever you want to like. They're like, oh, you coming back? You coming back? Ah, look who's back. Lily's back. Did you ever see the live stage shows? They were pretty awesome. I've seen a couple of them, like when they showed them on TV. And I wish I could go back in time and attend them live because they were amazing. Imagine Yuna's disappointment if she saw what do you think about Kinky Girl? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If Darkness is anime waifu, which she is not, but if she was, for the sake of argument, then Yuna is video game waifu. They're two different timelines, so there you go. KHF has all the waifus. Oh good, I can be proud to love My Hero Academia. Like, of course you can. But again, like, this whole rivalry between like anime fandoms is ridiculous anyway. Be better than that. Don't be like them. Be better than that. Like what you want to like. Is the equivalent of liking both Marvel and DC? Yeah, why can't you like both? Why can't you like both? It doesn't have to be a war all the time. Everybody doesn't have to be insulting each other and being so toxic to each other all the time. You can like both. Why do we have to be? Why do we have to be filled with so much negativity, man? Do we need to count every time Donis has said? What we need is to get. What I need is the electric sex pants from the IT crowd. Modern 30/tribalism, yeah. Unfortunately, it's what the world's becoming. KHF has all the waifus in all the timelines, which means the timeline in which you fully embrace darkness and she's she's chained up in your basement. I guess, but it's not this timeline. Oh god. What even are these live streams anymore? Lily, shut up back there. Joking. Hello, IT, if you try turning it off again. I've known people who work in IT, and you'd be surprised how often that is the solution. On this timeline, so you say. Yeah, I do say, because it's true. Can buy one of your waifus. That's not, I'm not touching that one. But yeah, no, I have known people who work in IT, and they say a lot of the stupid issues that people come to, like the IT crowd for, those are legit things that people have come to IT departments for. You liking the smell of cinnamon and sugar on my hand, are you, Lily? I'm sure it's all old women. What, the waifus? Right, KHF, like the KHF has all the waifus thing. Right, there are two strict golden rules for the KHF waifus thing. One is they have to be of legal age. That is a requirement. And two, no furries. Apologies to any fans out there who are furries. I don't judge you. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. If you don't truly want Darkness or Cloud to take off, and hey Lily. were you going away at the mention of furries? I don't blame you, Lily. I'm best friends with a furry, and he's supposed to convert me. Oh goodness. So does that mean in some timelines you are the wife? Yeah, we flip it on the side. KHF has all husbandos. What about a holy furry with both genitals? What? What is going on? Oh. So I have this theory that that there is a KHF in some timeline who broke the second golden rule, and their their offspawn is some kind of insane atrocity of a person like this creature who lives in constant agony and is all like, I must kill all the KHFs for my existence. They must pay. And like they look at him, they're like, and see, that is the reason for no furries. His two DNA types don't match up, so he's in constant agony. What is this stream? Don't bring on that thing. I don't know what I was on when I came up with that. I don't know what was going through my head. This KHF, this is the type of people you have chatted over the years. You have no one to blame for yourself. Look, I know this is what everything slowly devolved into. Oh gosh, yeah, that's not going to release theory. Let's not go back to that. Maybe that's what infinite is. Anyway. Because he was born in this pain, it only hurts if you let it. Oh, what are you people doing to me? What have you done to me? What have you done? There's a knock at the door. I'm going to just get that quickly.
Tomorrow the tree men are coming to trim the trees up.
Okay.
Could you open the back gate?
Yeah, sure.
So they can come in and they can tidy up after they finish.
Hold on.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Cheers. Sorry about that. That was my neighbour. Alright, what happened while I was gone? And Nara's Yomi's nobody. That one is true. Darkness would absolutely let it. Oh, darkness, my. Yeah, that was my neighbour coming to. Oh, sorry. Did I moon the camera? Sorry about that. But there you go, a little treat there. did really go. Oh, she's had enough. She's gone. Yes. Oh, what have you people done to me? You've corrupted me and turned me into something horrible. This is the dude that laughs his own. All right, right. That whole laughing at your own jokes thing, I never got why that's an insult because, isn't the whole point of you telling a joke that you think it is funny? So, why wouldn't you laugh at your own joke? You're telling it because you think it is funny. So. What grinds my gears other than Mo? I think Mo. These live streams. Joking. Oh yes, yeah, no, Mo is evil. I guess. What have I become? Black-hearted evil, brave-hearted hero. I am all I am. Mo is a jail sentence is what it is. Right, so this has turned into a stream discussing my buttocks. This is when I got up. So this is what we've become. How would you feel if you woke up and Shadow the Hedgehog was sleeping next to you in my bed? I'd hope for this situation to play out. Shadow, what are you doing in my bed? I can't sleep. I can't sleep, KHF. I keep thinking, how can my feet smell if they don't have a nose? Shadow, get out of my room! So Darkness is not my beloved. My other anime waifus. Well, like I said, KHF has all the waifus. Oh gosh. This is why I don't normally let these streams go on this long, because I just eventually go insane. Does Shadow ever take their shoes off? Do any of the Sonic characters ever take their shoes off? Can any of the Sonic characters take their shoes off? Their massive feet. I'm giving Shadow Plus for that. But I have to do that as a video now. Good old Ed and Eddie. I still think you should animate some of the kind of super Ed and Eddie audio. I'd love to, but my animation skills are not wonderful. Maybe I'll do a video where I look back on some of my old Newgrounds animations. Ooh. You is Endo's love child. If she is, heaven help us all. Oh yeah, I remember that. Because she says she likes to roll around on the floor. And I used that clip of Ed rolling around on the floor. Actually, it would explain a lot. But not about her sister, but her sister I always figured was a cloning experiment by Double T, inserting his brains into her. Kaon is evil. I'm curious what's it like to have an audience. Well, these streams would be a lot more boring if I didn't. fight the lizard man. So do you have any upcoming anime plans? Fruits Basket is the next one I'm likely to watch. The new Fruits Basket series. I need to finish ReZero actually. Need to get back to watching that. Probably should watch the second season of Konosuba at some point, even though I've read beyond that in the books. Thoughts on WrestleMania 35? Well, I haven't actually had the chance to watch it yet, but the results I'm very happy about. I even had Kofi Kingston on the last live stream as a guest. That was totally really him. I totally had him on my live streams. It was an action figure I have of him. Do it because Ren is best girl. I've heard that. If they do a second series of Higurashi, if you do the second season of Higurashi, I need to watch. Jamaican accent or no? The Jamaican sensation done come back one more time. Oh, that was a great segment. And I probably offended a lot of people. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Wrestling is weird. I'm still planning to bring back the KHF wrestling videos though. I do have something like that in the works at the moment. Hopefully will be something that I'll bring out before long. Did I ever eat fruit winders? Yeah, I used to eat those a lot as a kid. Will there be a dub though? Well, Higurashi probably not. Or well, season 2 of Higurashi probably not. Although considering that the dub of the first series was kind of they had good people in, it was just the voice direction was a problem. As I said, like the people in it were good, it was the directing that was the problem. So but anyway, yeah, no, I need to watch the second season of Higurashi. I still need to. I need to watch more ghost stories. Actually, that I need to watch more of. I need more of that in my life. Grand George, I can take or leave, honestly, because Grand George, I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I wish no ill will upon him. I'm sure he is lovely, and there are some roles I've heard of him that I can legitimately say I enjoyed him in. But my major problem with Grand George is that in a lot of his roles he sounds like a stone surfer. And that's my that is my major problem with him. But again, sure he's lovely. Sure he's a great guy. Would love to meet him someday. You know, and there's plenty of roles he's done that I can safely say I liked. So, I noticed that anime fans and wrestling fans tend to overlap. Well, because wrestling pretty much is anime. Why is that? Maybe they overlap because they're very over the top in cartoon. That is probably it, quite honestly. Did I ever watch Kill la Kill? No, that is another one I need to watch. How much you love Darkness? I do not love Darkness! They're all lies! He's Shinji in Persona 3. Well, again, I haven't played the Persona games, so... His voice is really hot there. I'll take your word on it. I do like Grant George's. I like him as the Warrior of Light in the Dissidia games, even if the Warrior of Light is a bit of a bland character. But that's not his fault. He voices the character well. Wrestling is like anime now. I've seen and heard everything. Well, have you ever seen the Rockers split up? Top 10 anime betrayals. I met Gendo's, as I said to watch. He was okay. Okay. Weirdly doesn't surprise me, but but then again, failed. You should do a Let's Play for such a phenomenal game. Maybe I will. One thing I have considered doing, with this week off actually, because I'll have the time to do it, is trying to, and again, Let's Plays and me don't normally work out for various reasons. But one thing I have considered doing an LP of this week, because I've got the time off, is the Little Witch Academia game, which I heard wasn't that good, but, you know, I need some more Little Witch Academia in my life, and if that game didn't do well, it means we're not getting a season 2, so I guess this is the closest I'll get, but I'd still quite like to play it, to experience it, and, you know, that's kind of bridging the gap between my anime and video game love, so bridge the gap there. I still didn't watch the series. You should watch the series. The series is really good. I think I was overly critical in my KHF review of it, but then again, I was playing KHF. But then again, KHF's meant to be a bit uptight anyway, so. But no, Little Witch Academia is really good. Yeah, LWA, Little Witch Academia. I've got the first volume of the manga upstairs actually, which I think the anime based itself heavily on. I say that because it was originally 2 OVA films, then it was a manga, and then it was an anime TV series. So lately, I've been playing Nier Automata. I just love it. Yes, I've heard about the protagonist from that, and well, anyway, that's another one I hear is another game I hear is amazing that I need to play, but I have actually played so far. So lend me your whole manga collection. I'll give you a shiny Charizard Pokemon card in exchange. My manga collection is really nothing to write home about. The only one I have the complete series of so far is Fruits Basket. So yeah, my manga collection is really nothing to write home about. Speaking of, I really need to finish Otoman, actually. Because I was really enjoying that, and then I fell off of reading it. And I still say that desperately needs an anime. Again, with the way I seem to be able to predict the future, though, I wouldn't be surprised if Crunchyroll announced that Breaking Otoman was getting an anime now. Hello, Lily. Something compared to my movie and video game collection. Lily, I think you better leave. Because this is becoming something horrible. Yeah, it is. Just leave your tail there. Oh gosh. Right, might have to stop. This is becoming an hour and a half now, my word. Might need to start wrapping things up in a little bit, but we can go a little bit longer. You are a cute kitty, aren't you, Lily? Aren't you? Yes, you are. So sweet. Did my stomach just seriously rumble even though I've just eaten lunch? I don't know if that was picked up by the microphone, but she's too cute. You are a little sweetie, aren't you, Lily? Come on, and see the people. Can't hear from here. My stomach just groaned at me. I'm like, I just fed you. What do you want? We're meant to be dieting. Right. Well, I think I better wrap things up now because this is going on an hour and a half, and I don't want it to be so long that people who can't watch it live and watch the playback. I just noticed that you're eating a lone piece of bread. No, that's a slice of cake. The thumbnail. Anyway, I better wrap this up because I don't want this to be so long that it puts off people who have to watch the archived video and, you know, who couldn't make it live for whatever reasons. But this has been fun. This has been fun doing doing another one of these. But I'll take a cake and eat it. I'll leave you alone with your thoughts about darkness. Okay, whatever. I can't be bothered to argue anymore. But like I say, I've got this week free. I'm off from work, so trying to think of when I can next do. Let's do a live stream. I mean, maybe I can do one tomorrow, but would that be too soon? Maybe Wednesday. I think. Okay, I'm good one. Give Jason those waifus. He doesn't need to because he has all of them. Yeah. Okay. New live stream. Tentative date for now would be. Let's say Wednesday. Let's say this Wednesday. I will try and do one. If anything changes, I will. I'll put a notice out there, but I'll try and do one for Wednesday. Hopefully, hopefully more people will be able to make it online then. So yeah, that is all I need to say. So thank you everybody who showed up. This is another eventful stream, and I will see everybody later. Take care.